Hello, thanks for joining me. My name's Ross from Fluent English. Today, we're going to talk about the IELTS Speaking Test. I know this part of the exam can be a little scary, and many students feel nervous, but I promise you, with a few simple tips, you can feel much more confident and get a better score. One of the biggest problems I see is that many students try to speak perfectly. They think too much about their grammar and then they speak slowly with many pauses. The exam's not about being perfect. Being perfect, of course, is good, but the examiner wants to see that you can communicate effectively. They want to hear you speak fluently, which means you can talk without stopping and thinking all the time. So, today I want to give you 3 simple tips. These tips will help you feel more relaxed and speak more fluently, which can help you get a higher score. Tip number 1, extend your answers. For the first part of the test, the examiner asks you simple questions like, do you work or study? What do you like to do in your free time? Questions about your life and about your pastimes, your hobbies, things like that. Your first answer might be very short. For example, do you work or study? You might say, I work. That's good, but it's too short. So, my first tip is to extend your answers. Don't give a short answer, give a longer answer. Use words like because and to add more information. Look at this example. The short answer we said was I work, but the longer answer to the question, do you work or study? It could be I work in an office as a software engineer. I like my job because it's interesting and I learn new things every day. You see, this is much better. It shows the examiner you can speak more. Try to answer the simple questions with 2 or even 3 sentences. So, tip number 2 is use a simple plan. In the second part of the test, the examiner gives you a topic and you must speak for about 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to prepare, so use that time and make yourself a plan. Many students get nervous when they have to speak and don't fill up the time because they have run out of things to say. So, my second tip is to use a plan. When you have that preparation time, you don't need to write full sentences, but you can write some notes or some keywords to help you remember what you want to say. For example, if your topic is talk about your favourite place, maybe you can plan like this. You can write down what is the place? Maybe it is a city park, so the keywords city park. Why do you like it? So write down, I don't know, beautiful, calm, quiet. What do you do there? Write down walk, read a book, relax with friends, have a picnic, whatever you like. And then you can follow this plan when you are speaking to make sure you talk about all of the keywords you have written down. And this should help you speak for 2 minutes without stopping. But if it doesn't, an extra tip, a bonus tip for you, is that if you haven't used all the time, you can talk about the future. You can say, in the future, I hope I can enjoy many more days relaxing in this park because at the moment I have to study so much that I don't have much free time. Talking about the future helps to use up a few more seconds and make your answer sound more full. And it also shows the examiner that you're comfortable changing tenses. You're comfortable moving from the present to the future, and maybe you have already spoken about the past in your answer. So, this is a good tip to make you feel calmer and more confident with that second part of the IELTS speaking test. And my third tip today is about the third part of the speaking test. The third part of the test is a bit of a discussion between you and the examiner. The examiner will ask you more difficult questions about big topics like the environment or technology or society. And my third tip is simple. It's don't be scared to say, I think. The examiner's not testing your opinion, they're testing your language. It's okay to have a simple opinion and explain it simply but clearly. You don't need to have a difficult or complicated opinion about the topic. Maybe you don't even really have an opinion about the topic, but you can just choose a point of view and explain it to the examiner. So tell the examiner what you think and explain your reason. You can use phrases like, in my opinion, I think or I believe. If the examiner asks, for example, do you think technology is good for society? You can say, I think that technology is very good for society because it helps us to do many useful things, like talk to family who are overseas or get information easily. And you can add more information after that too. But it's good to start by saying, I think, or in my opinion, or I believe. So let's remember the three simple tips. Number one was extend your answers in part one, don't make them too short. And number two, it's use the preparation time to make a simple plan. And in number three, it's to give your opinion, to use I think, or in my opinion, or I believe, or from my point of view. Remember, you don't need to be totally perfect to do well. Just be honest, be calm, and use these simple tips to communicate well. The examiner wants to see your level and you need to show off your skills for them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe or follow me. You can even check out fluent-english.co.uk too. I'll be back on Monday with a video for Business English and next Thursday with more exam preparation tips. Thank you for watching, keep learning, keep practicing, and good luck with your exam.